And the State Department just released a new batch of Hillary Clinton emails. The latest dump includes some 6,000 pages of emails from 2010 to early 2011. And surprise, surprise, there were some classified emails. But Hillary continues to deny ever receiving or sending emails marked classified on her private server. The FBI is still investigating the possible compromise of national security. Back with me, Judith Miller, Richard Grinnell, and Hillary Kramer. But the bottom line is that, Judith, more and more of these emails are coming up as classified.
Right. We're getting estimates. We haven't gone through them all because this was released late today. But the estimate now is that about 155 of the new batch contain information which would today be classified. That brings us up to, if that estimate is correct, 343 emails that were classified or would have been classified today.
But can we even, Richard, I mean, are we splitting hairs by saying they weren't classified then? They weren't labeled classified? Or, I mean, it's in her position, she knew what sensitive material was.
Yeah, this is a phony argument. Let's be really honest. Hillary Clinton creates content. She's creating the first line of content. When someone tells her something, a foreign minister, for instance, or a head of state gives her a piece of information, she puts that into the system. It's not a classified document yet because we don't know what the content is. When you're on the front lines and you're creating a cable or content, you don't have it labeled quite yet. So the idea that she only was sitting as Secretary of State forwarding information means that she wasn't creating content, and that's outrageous.
I think that Hillary Clinton's emails, sure, we have 150 that are classified, but it is just such a plethora of information. Even the minute details of what kind of woodwork she should have on her kitchen cabinets and asking Huma about it gives so much insight. She's done. There's no way she will ever be president of the United States.
I don't know about that.
Listen, we do know that she is falling precipitously in the polls. Maybe Joe Biden doesn't jump in, and maybe the Bernie Sanders thing has limitations. But nonetheless, this has damaged her to a certain degree, Judith, and it should.
Well, look, it's damaged her, quote, trust ratings. But let's remember, she's still far and away the front runner. And Hillary is resilient. She is nothing if not resilient, and the Justice Department has said that she is not a target of this investigation into classified emails.
The problem with that is the Justice Department doesn't investigate a server. They investigate people. Right. So when they're going after the server and they're looking at things, of course it's about her. Look, these emails show one fundamental thing, which I think rubs against her. She is not competent. There are emails where she's saying, how do I do a fax machine? We saw today an email where she says, what's Dave Adams' email address? Dave Adams is her person on the Hill, the Assistant Secretary of State for Legislative Affairs, who is supposed to be pushing the State Department's agenda with congressmen and senators. She doesn't know his email address?
I think it shows that she's an elitist. I think that that's what will turn off this country.
She probably forgot how to drive a car and those kind of things. It doesn't bode well for someone who wants to represent the little person out.
Right.
That's right.
All right, guys, thanks a lot. Great show. Really appreciate it at home, of course. We always appreciate when you catch us 6 p.m. every single night. If you can't watch, DVR the show, especially tomorrow. You want to watch Making Money because we got a very special guest, Donald Trump. That's right. In the meantime, keep it right here. Lou Dobbs is next.